That
Shortcuts
should
are remapped.
say what now?
I said all my shortcuts are remapped.
Sorry.
I keep my keyboard shortcuts.
All right, we are live. What's up, dog? Tombstone, hello, hello. Good to see you. We are back, finally getting a stream going. Missed last night, missed last Saturday. I've got to get my shit going. We got to get some stuff going back on the channel. But that being said, Tuesday night has not changed, other than they are ready to venture underground with their lovely hired, who I guess employer slash pseudo friend Zeke Scale Singer. And then Zeke, what's Zeke's last name? I forgot.
I think that was it.
Yeah, Scale Singer. Yes, their Cobalt friend that got him out of a little hot water has asked them to make their way into the Undermountain. But we'll pick that up in a second. And we have a new player who is stepping in since we lost Kestrel. She got recalled back to Force Grey. And so Praetor is sending, as always, another reject. Because that's what he does best. But that being said, let's do our introductions. We'll go straight down the line on the overlay because I moved a few things around and was dumb enough not to mark my positions on it. So we're going to see to make sure everybody lights up properly. But Folineal, would you say hi to everybody, please?
Good evening, everybody. I am Folineal. I am the now 5th level Wood Elf.
And they did level up, that's true. They were very excited about that. Linder.
Hello, everybody. I'm Linder Balstina, 5th level half-elf bard.
Oh, that one didn't.
His light up is a little weird.
Holy moly, so is yours. What the heck's going on here? Hold on.
Some serious lighting up.
I don't like people to look at me while I talk.
Hold on.
Funny, mine is.
Kestrel, let me see. Hold on. Because it's okay. Gosh darn it. Hold on, let me see. Don't lock. It's not showing the stat cards. Yeah, man, you like that? That's showing a little behind what's behind the curtain there. Let me get rid of that. Players 2, Linder's card should be here then. Linder, say hi again.
Greetings.
There we go. So I got to move this one out of the way. It was because I've got for some reason I still got Kestrel's card in there. Let me get rid of that. Okay, so then we're going to move everybody up one. And then maybe I know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so Linder said hi. Quetzal, say hi to everybody, please.
Hello, I am Quetzal, the 5th level Lizardfolk Paladin.
And even I can make mistakes. Shadow.
I am Shadow over the Valley, the Tabaxi Scout of the 5th level.
And last but not least, our new player, Squaw.
Hey everyone, I am Squaw. I am a 5th level ranger, and I'm very excited to play.
Wings.
I can fly.
Yep, flying underground, as they were just talking earlier, will be very interesting. Yes, we welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tombstone. Appreciate the resub there, my friend. Good to see you. I hope everybody's doing well. Yes, so we welcome Wes to the rejects. And coming over and becoming a reject and playing on the Tuesday group. So should be a good time as they he will get a little update here in a second. But the group, there's some, now we got some bit. So Tombstone, that's a healing potion or lesser restoration. They've all had a rest. So if you want to give a healing potion to somebody, you can just tell me who that is. But the group has made their way back to the Whispering Spirit after successfully negotiating and rescuing what they believe. Yeah, that's right. You might want to keep the bird and the cat separate from each other. That's true. We'll see. Yeah, so they negotiated help get the coin hoard, the stash, safely taken care of out of Jaraxel's hands, they believe, and were given a nice little reward that they all have in their hot pockets. The group then, as I said, has made their way back. We're at the inn, and they lost Kestrel. She was called back to Forest Grey to continue on and their mission of protecting the inhabitants and the townfolk of Waterdeep. And with that being said, as they were down there in their protection mode, they met a little kobold by the name of Zeke Scalesinger, who happened to be he had found his own way in somewhat accidentally into the vault, and was interested in the golden dwarf that was there, that everyone believed was truly a gold dragon from the rumors they heard. Neither confirmed or denied, but possibly. And Zeke was able to bring in Lady, oh my God, what's her last name, Brian? I already forgot.
Which lady?
It's the
Except
Laurel.
that he did turn into a dragon in front of us.
Oh, did he? That's right. He did turn into. Okay. Did he? Wait. Did he? Okay.
At the end, we were talking with Open
Okay.
Lord Laurel Silverhead.
Yeah, L'Oreal. Yeah, so my bad. I forgot that he did. As soon as you said that, I remember putting the big old he took up the whole nook that he was in with all the coins and all that. That's right. So I retract that statement of mine. But anyway, but Zeke was able to help out and bring her back and got them out of a pickle. They were between a rock and a hard place, and took care of all that. And he then tasked them, was chatting with them back at the Whispering Spirit, that in his background of being a retired adventurer and has a little trinket shop down the street, that he is in search of adventurers such as themselves that might want to make a little extra coin and finding stuff by joining the other fray of individuals and groups that have made their way down the big hole in the ground, which is actually an old tower, piece of an old tower that goes down deep under the city of Waterdeep, and they know that there is a vast dungeon down there, and they actually had some exposure to it when they first started, when they came into town. But even before they got their inn and all that, a troll had come up out of the well while they were meeting Volo, and had to dispatch the troll. And so they have understood that happens from time to time. But there is a winch mechanism, a pulley mechanism that people take to lower themselves up and down. Most of the time it's just a one-way ticket. Most do not come back. But they don't care. But Zeke has asked them to go down there and to bring back anything they can find. And he was going to meet you all there at the yawning portal, but unfortunately is indisposed at the moment, and sends a note that to speak with Durnan when you get to the yawning portal. You might have to negotiate with him a little bit, because he does charge to go into the well, the tower, and it costs some money. And there is a bucket which is used to make payment if you want to come back up, if you've ever made it that far back. And
So it costs money to go down and to come
back up. Yes, it does. And Durnan, he is the controller of the winch, and Zeke didn't really give you much information other than that's basically the way that people go. And y'all kind of know that. You've been in the Yarning Portal some, and you have seen people jokingly and drunkenly swing on the rope, and boast about making, trips down there, but very few have, shall I say, made it, like I said, come back. I was trying to see, there was artwork. Yeah, it was they show. This has got a lot of artwork, which is really nice, which wish you could use it more, but this would be a typical night at the Yawning Portal. People, all sorts of humanoid creatures and the likes, making their way. I actually forgot to code that Quetzal. I forgot to do that. That was one thing I knew I forgot to do. But yeah, longsword's fine. And so anyway, so he said he was going to meet you there, but to go ahead and begin your adventuring, make your way down there. He will meet you. He will either check in with you and you come up out of the Yawning Portal, or he will, from time to time, he makes his way down there too. He's done a little exploring, but not much yet. Being fairly new to the town, he's been trying to gather more items for his shop, and he thinks this is a good opportunity. However, in his note also that he apologizes that he was boasting about his luck in finding the group, such as yourselves, to hop down there, that he may have said a little too much, and if you are bothered, you might have other people inquire about your abilities, and or he has heard a few other tales of your lore in the Yawning Portal, of things that have gone down there, and there are other individuals looking for those who might go down into the well and do other tasks. And he apologizes for that in advance. He was a little bit unmindful of his surroundings, and kind of in jubilation of having some new semi-business partners. And he, so just be mindful of that is all he's saying in his note. As y'all are reading the note and kind of prepping and discussing for yourselves, then we will introduce a bird-like creature steps. Ooh, we don't have why. Oh, I didn't pull it. It doesn't really matter. Y'all's tokens right now, and we're not doing combat on the map. But yes, y'all are sitting there. The door to the Whispering Spirits will open, and in steps this Akora, regal humanoid bird. That
Akora? What's Akora?
Akora.
Aarakocra.
Aarakocra. Sorry,
That's what I thought it was supposed to be.
Aarakocra. I say them wrong. Hell, you know me and big
say everything
words
else
like this.
wrong, so
That's typical. That's right. So you know the creature. You know what they are. You just don't know this one. And it steps in, kind of looking around, trying to get its bearings, and not quite sure, is this really the place it's supposed to be? Well, say hello.
Hello.
Howdy. Come on in, have a drink.
Hi, I think I'm supposed to be here.
He looks a
Yeah.
little...
And why do you think so?
Well, I got a letter, and I'm going to reach over and I'm going to pull out a note. And it said to be here, but I don't know where here is.
Got a somewhat of a mysterious message from Praetor, and he Squaw missing a little background information, but he had been under an employment. But Praetor is typical. Y'all know the routine of taking care of things in town and some of his estates outside of Waterdeep, and Squaw was then given a message to make his way here and introduce himself to the group and do his best to stay alive, but his services at the moment were not needed back at the estates. And so that is why Squaw's here.
Yeah, all that.
Okay, well, welcome aboard. I'm a Millennial. The kitty over there is Shadow. The other elf is Linder, and the lizard guy over there is Quetzal.
Hi. My name's kind of hard to pronounce for your normal tongue. In my native, it's. But you could just call me Squaw.
Squad is.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, wow. Gonna fit right on in there. I can tell. Okay. Well, yep. So you will learn to get to know your group a little bit better here. You can, if there's the questions you want to ask them, though, Squaw, you're kind of at a little bit of it's a little bit of a mystery to you why you thought you were doing pretty good, and had yourself a nice little spot in employment. And this note kind of was a little bit of a shock to you. Didn't say you got fired. It was just you were being reassigned. So.
Yeah. Do you guys know why I'm here? I feel like this isn't really a promotion. I'm not sure if it's a demotion. It feels more like a lateral move in a way, but I don't know. Who are you folk? Like, I mean, I just got your names. Hi. But who are you folk?
I guess we're an adventuring group. I mean, we're also tavern owners, but it seems kind of secondary at this.
Are you not sure if you're adventurers?
Oh, well, we definitely do, and we've been sort of retained by this odd little kobold that asked us to what?
Oh, kobolds are creepy.
This one was kind of strange, and he could teleport, so he was as a teleporting kobold. So yeah, and he had a lute too, so a lute playing teleporting kobold. So yeah, he was a strange guy. But yeah, we're planning to go down into the dungeon of the Mad Mage and see if we can find anything interesting down there.
Oh, that sounds creepy.
So yeah, Zeke gave you just a little background. I mean, what has been able to be discerned, that the yawning portal, but there's no reason it's called a yawning portal. This is a large 40-foot diameter well tower structure, descends from the first, descends down to what is possibly known the first level of an old structure known as Undermountain. Like I said, you know a few people that have gone in and out. Not like I said, gone in. Not many have come out. I've said that. You've heard. Maybe actually, you know what I'll do? Everybody can make me a. Make me some go ahead and make me history checks for right now. We'll make those. We'll start off with histories. Well. All right.
I believe Quetzal needs to have exhaustion removed from him.
He does. I gave everybody a long rest. Weird. Okay.
It didn't take it off for some reason.
Yeah, history check for. Oh yeah. Roll that again, Quetz. Okay. Looks like the only one that paid attention in class was Millennial. Where is?
I did about as good as I can do.
Shadow had a 19, which is not bad.
Would you believe it is a high DC for that one?
I would, but
1, 2. Alrighty. So I'm going to. Something that you have heard in your time here. Cool in
Mad
here.
Mage has transformed an entire level of Undermountain into a proving ground for adventurers who seek to reach the deepest layers of the dungeon and the treasures hidden within. At the end of this underground obstacle course waits the greatest challenge of all, Nether Skull the Death Tyrant, an undead beholder that hates wizards above all.
That
Too
is
bad I'm not one of those.
that is just something that you kind of have, heard and known a little bit. It's a little bit of all the above. There you go. More to come.
Sounds like what I came to Waterdeep for.
Mm-hmm.
I
All
came
right.
looking for a mysterious wizard.
Well, that is part of the lore of some mysterious wizard. The winds have named this wizard Hallister.
All right, let's go.
Away they
Sure.
go.
Yay!
Was there any level up? I think Squaw has done his shopping. I can't remember. Did everybody get their shopping kind of done? Did you? I think we did color up our coins. Squaw has been introduced to understanding what's going on with the coins. He doesn't have much on him right now. Anyway, but you do see that he seems to have a couple of in his backpack and all that. You've noticed that it looks like he's definitely, can compose himself and is well outfitted, but you believe what you think you see is bagpipes. Can't be for certain, but
It'll be fun.
a
You see
bird.
those tucked underneath the trident.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Quetzal, he carries a trident too. Just like you. But Quetzal doesn't say much. Never has, never. We try to drag it out of him. He just kind of nods and chews on things.
The strong type, silent type, I get it.
That's right.
So Duff, I do want to invest in some studded
Say that again. You broke up. Studded leather?
leather. Yeah.
Yep. You can purchase it.
Mostly, I just want to build a shop for or find magical items. Like a good magic sword, finally.
Yeah, they were a little light on on the magical items. We were trying to get Zeke in a little bit earlier, but it didn't quite work for you guys. So this is kind of a compensation for it. So yeah, once you can, you pull out, you done, you grabbed all that, Brian, that you needed.
I did, yes.
Okay, so the group lets staff know that they're headed out for something and to keep everything in order. And they head off to, and come here. The yawning portal.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, you have. And where's Durnan?
These are some big tables. Holy cow.
Well, y'all make your way in. It's I'd say it's late morning. There's a few people about. There's food being served. Definitely drinks as always. Durnan is behind the bar. Oops. Here, let me unlock tokens. Y'all can just move. Yep. Accordingly. Back behind there, cleaning up. He's serving a few things. He's got some staff making the rounds. And he sees all of y'all walk in, and you're making your way to
Meow. Milk.
milk.
My token is still locked.
Is it?
As was mine.
Oh, try that now. There we go.
There we go.
I don't get a call for that much. We'll have to see if I've got some.
He likes it when it's sour and clotted.
Negative on that.
I'm gonna side-eye the cat sitting next to me and kind of move over here.
Smart move.
Nah, he's harmless. Don't worry about it.
I hope you've had all your shots.
I pull out a ball of yarn and absently play with it, side-looking at him.
What kind of, other than the gold, what else is the poison of the day?
Actually, Squall, I've been meaning to ask you this. I don't know much about your race, and I'm very curious. Can you drink a glass of wine with?
I mean, kinda, but I usually need a wide rim, and sometimes it's not. Some people get a little bit queasy when I do it.
Okay, I was just curious. So, what's the guy's name?
Durnan?
Vernon. So, how much do you charge to go down into the?
You looking to die today, boy?
No, and I'm not me. I'm not going to die.
Kind of. Is this ragtag group with you?
Well, yeah, you remember us, except for Squall. He wasn't with us last time, but the rest.
Oh, I get plenty in here like I'm going to remember a group like yourself.
We did help you kill a troll.
Oh, that's a weekly occurrence around here. The other day it was a few hobgoblins. Decided to poke their head up out of it, and they don't have their heads anymore, if you know what I mean. But if you're looking to get killed, the running rate is a gold piece each of you to go down, whether you use the rope in the bucket or not. And it's the same thing coming back up. The bucket goes down, you put the money in, it comes back up. And when I'm happy with it, you can come back out, either up the rope or using the wall. Either way, no matter to me.
Sounds
if we're
good.
not using the rope, can't we just go up and down without paying you?
I wouldn't recommend that. Son, you see this sword behind me? It's seen plenty of blood, and I'm not queasy to use it. And plenty of my staff here can handle their own. And you'll look around, and most of the staff looks regular, but he does have a bouncer. It's a half-orc female. She is a barbarian type creature. I pulled up her names. She's been here before, and there's a couple others. And they, definitely can hold their own. And he, you'll know that, his Durnan's background, some of his lore, that he cut his teeth. That has cut his teeth going down there some. And he says that's just the way that it is. It's my establishment. It's my money. My rules. Take it or leave it.
Seems fair.
Before we go, I'd like to fill my belly. Do you serve chicken?
Chicken.
Oh!
Meow.
I fell for that one. The half orc just gives a look at Quetzal and just keeps on. I thought I smelled bad. But you'll look over there. So in the center of the tap room, not on this map apparently, but in the center of the supposed to be is this well, and you can looking at it from the sides, you can see that the walls are old mortared stone, and hanging over it is a winch with a simple pulley rope mechanism that Durnan walks over to. He said he can man it, and he tells you that he transports one at a time. It's a 140 foot shaft. It's a long way down. I suggest not falling. And it takes 10 rounds basically to get up or down. And I'll kind of look, and you also can see that the rocks and the stone work is a little stained, a little darker in some spots. And even the rope itself, though it looks very taut. It doesn't look like frayed or anything like that, but it definitely has a lot of dark spots on it that that don't look natural. And he, then y'all see, as he makes his way out from behind there, and y'all, if you're going down, money up front. And you will then see people, we see people kind of all start turning, and you'll catch a few of some of the patrons in there start making a few bets. And you'll hear them, 5 dragons say they're back before 10 day. Maybe not with the bird. He's going to get eaten, those skinny legs of his. I bet you a cask of the good stuff, the pointed one, the funny looking one with the funny eye doesn't make it.
I'm not winking all the time. Come on.
I like to imagine that you are.
I've just grown accustomed to one-eyed depth perception just in case I lose my right eye.
Well, so you put the money, he says, money on the bar.
Yep, I leave a gold piece on the bar.
Yep, 1 gold.
Everybody just deduct
I will
yourself a
as well.
gold piece, please, from your inventory. And he will make his way out from behind the bar. And he nods to a couple, and you'll see him put up a few fingers, 2s and 3s, and, they're nodding, they kind of chuckle and all that. And he walks over and he says, who be the first of you wanting to go down?
I'll go.
All right.
I guess I'll go next.
You look down, Linder, and you see, it's dark, and your dark vision, penetrates the 60 feet, and then it just goes, dark. There's nothing. So we're going to, just also, our black and white map for the moment. There are multiple third-party new maps, colored ones, but none of them have been actually, unless I'm missing something, someone wants to post it. I haven't seen one actually in the guild that's Fantasy Grounds based. They're not sized properly, so I didn't want to go through all that mess right now. We will get over to a nicer map, or I should say nicer one that's got a little bit more color to it. But all of you are going to get this bad boy, and it's big, even as black and white. Size this out, and
Before I go down, I have one more thing I want to do.
okay.
I'm gonna find the nearest patron to me that was taking bets and ask if he wants to bet 35 gold on my.
Yeah, what are the odds on us coming back?
3-1.
I'll take 35 on our return.
Yeah, if I only had 35, I spend it here. I only got a few silver pieces and 1 gold. He kind of bites on it a little bit for my drink here.
Not worth the time.
That's fine. I'll just leave my 35 with Dernan, and if we come back, then I'll
Come back, you say. Very bold and brave one. Maybe you just might have the luck with you.
I am leaving 35 gold pieces with Dernan.
Dernan just he's kind of looking at it. Hadn't seen that before. Well, are you going in the bucket or are you crawling down on the side of the wall, elf?
I'll take the rope.
All right. So he puts you on the, and he grabs it. Well, you weigh a little bit more than you look there. And
I'm
he sends you down slowly but surely. You go down.
I give my betting partner a 2-finger salute.
Okay. All right, let me close all these. I get my images set up so I know what the hell I'm doing. And down you go.
And blow him a kiss.
Blow him a kiss as you go down. All right. Well, let's see. Wait, I don't need that. Wow, Duff, have you Fantasy Grounds lately? Apparently not. All right. Quit! Oh my God. All right, how about you do the massacre stuff? Thank you. All right, you're going to... Bloop. Making your way down, and, you're just watching the shaft of this log. Definitely what you think is a well, but you can tell that, it's some type of tower mechanism too, that, to be this tall. You're not getting, you don't see, if it was a well, you're not catching that there's mold or algae and that type of stuff, though you see lots of scrape marks on the sides of the stones, both mainly, looks like things, large claw marks and things like that, and some blood, and stuff's kind of splattered here and there. And you make your way down, and you hit the ground and step off, and almost immediately the bucket whoosh, starts going back up. And you see in this room, it's about it's a 40-foot square room. You see what looks to be a little hallway going off to the south, and the only thing that you kind of seeing is a thin layer of sand covers the floor, and kind of adorning the walls is looks to be some dented old rusty shields, and there's also graffiti just kind of painted on the wall. Can't tell if it's blood in some of it, but others is definitely some paints down here. Go back, if you know what's best for you.
Hilarious.
The Undertakers rule all. You'll see even you'll recognize the symbol of a circle with little bitty eyes around it. You'll also see what you know is the Xanathar symbol etched in one section. And that's it. That's all that you see. Who's next going down?
I was going to go down next.
All right, put Linder. And Shadow, you'll come down. Hop off. Are you guys doing anything?
I am going to look around the area.
Just waiting.
Yep. Who's third?
I'll go.
All right, Felino comes down. You're checking stuff out. You're moving around. Now there is no light source down here at all. Okay, so you're good. Okay, so you guys are definitely. You'll see. Hallway goes off, and you walking along there. We're not in the tavern anymore. Let's get back to that. You stub your toe on something, Shadow, as you're moving along.
I'll get closer and investigate it.
It looks like it's just a couple of iron spikes are on the ground. Linder's looking around. You'll see you counted them, was waiting and all that, and you count about 60 shields. And most of the graffiti is definitely painted along the top and on, but there's one of them catches your attention. There's something written behind a couple of the shields. Can't quite make out what it says though, Linder.
Check it out.
Be careful.
You'll also you'll hit the ground. Who's I'll bring all y'all down, but while this is going on, Quetzal or Squaw, who's next?
I'm gonna go next, but I'm gonna walk up to the hole, and I'm gonna stand on the edge, and I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna look at the guys that were betting against me. I'm gonna give them a little wink, and then I'm gonna do that thing you see in movies where I just fall backwards into the tunnel and just drop. And right before I hit the ground, I'm gonna start flapping and land without hurting myself.
Alrighty, that gets you. You'll hear some cheers erupting, and Bernie goes, that might put a round on the house there, boys. That's a first. As you make your way off, and then Quetzal, you'll come on down the rope yourself, or did you want to try to upstage that departure? Quetzal? No. He doesn't talk. Even the DM asks him a question.
My combat inspiration hasn't been changed to a D8.
It has. Well,
This is the thing in the description.
it's
Never mind. I see. Never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah. I
I'm a
combined your
favorite.
bardic combat inspiration. It's all one now. So
Yep.
Yep.
I'm just a favorite. Don't mind me.
yeah. All right. And then Quetzal comes down. So anyway, Felonia, you're moving along, and you'll catch your foot on something, and you'll find a tinder box kind of laying on the ground. Y'all will then hear as you're moving around, you get some flapping of wings, and the dust kind of lifts up off the floor a little bit. And you'll, some things move around. You'll see it looks like a wineskin laying on the ground. There's some pants. They're kind of shredded, kind of adult human-sized pants, kind of on the ground.
So you said something about something being written on the wall behind some
Yep.
shields. I want to invest.
All right. You will move a shield or two, kind of move them off. They kind of come detached and kind of fall to the ground. They're not very well taken care of and kind of crappy and all that. And behind it, you'll decipher, written in Elvish, we'll say this.
Okay. Hey guys, this says, beyond the pillar forest, the mad mage waits, casting spells behind magic. So keep your eyes open for a pillar forest.
How do any trees grow down here?
Daylight with permanency, maybe.
Well, it's probably a pillar forest, not an actual forest. So it's probably a bunch of pillars holding up the roof. Isn't it?
Right.
Who's leading this group? Shadow, are you going first?
I can go first.
Yep, tunnels. So what you'll see is basically, it looks to be about a 10-foot, and the ceilings in this tunnel is about 10 foot high. You're seeing some nice to work stone right here. And shadow moves along, and you'll see more of the same.
Yeah, it's a pretty good stealth roll.
Going to move slowly ahead as stealthily as possible. Also keep an eye out for any traps.
My buddies can't even see me. I'm so stealthy.
They just see the footprints in the sand forming. Wow, he's good. You can roll me a. Did you roll? You can roll that in the stealth, in the tower. The tower. Oh. Linder stubs his toe, and you find a multicolored stone. Pretty stone on the ground, Linder. Party. But what's up, Locomotive? Good to see you. You hear nothing. Maybe a wisp of wind being pulled through the hallways back up the shaft, and you'll come around to this, and you will see, you're beginning to see what looks to be like a looks to be another opening, just more of the same.
By the way, what's the lighting situation down here?
There is none. Negatory. Perception check, Shadow.
Will do.
All right. You catch as you're coming around the corner. More of the same hallways kind of go in, and you see it's going down, and you see what possibly looks like some stairs. But you'll notice there's stuff etched along the walls, and they seem to be about every 10-foot section of the wall. There is basically a large 9-foot by 4-foot recess kind of carved into the stone. And as you get up closer and look at the first one, it is definitely some type of demon. You're not sure what, but it's snarling face and forked tongue and tail and slitted eyes, and you will see, across on the northern wall, this, another one, different type of demon, but definitely very, vulgar looking. And then you stare a little bit more and you'll start to make them out. There's a Balor, you're looking at what was a closet, then roughly drawn, and then you see a Vrock, shadow demon, and then you will see right here, you weren't paying attention, it was very small, laying on the ground, a skeleton curled up, and it looks like it's how it's stuck, but you say it was kind of its arm was looks like a claw, like a talon, for an end of the arm is pointing straight up the wall.
I take a closer look to where it's pointing.
It's pointing to, there is see, here's where it goes again. A Nalfeshneed. It's a demon. Hold on. Wait a second. Thin arm pointing on. Oh, sorry. Not there. It's over here. Sorry. On the south wall.
Yeah, so look at this skeleton and see where it's pointing.
You notice it. Make me an investigation check. It's a kinku, and it is pointing straight up at the relief of this. God, I don't know. Nalfeshnee.
Nalfeshnee.
Nalfeshnee. Yeah, there. You go. Demon.
I want to inspect the wall where it's pointing.
In the tower
Our
place.
system.
Right ahead. That's with advantage.
With advantage?
Yep, he's assisting you. He's whispering in your ear. There is a crack in the wall that reveals
like a door?
a door.
Let's see if we can figure out how to open it.
Investigation.
Hey guys, there's a door over here. Is anybody better investigation?
And y'all will look to the west, and you will see then the stairwell going down, and you will see columns and it let's see. And more, looks like there's more reliefs carved along the walls. But yeah, you see definitely what is a door there where the Kinku is pointing. And there seems to be, even where it's pointing and where the eye on the demon is at, you can tell there's a little indent there.
Okay. Open that door.
You think that if you push the indent,
Yeah, I'll push it.
you push and it cracks open. And you can see, opens up and there's a little small, like a little landing area. And then you see rough stonework as of a tunnel that ventures off into the dark.
I'll look over at Shadow and jerk my head to the door.
What'd you say?
I said I look at Shadow and jerk my head over at the door.
You see about a 10-foot square cubicle with what then turns into a 5-foot wide tunnel of rough-hewn stone. And you catch, and then all of a sudden, ooh, it smells rank.
Like death?
No, like sewage. Filth.
Ah,
Hey, Quetzal, maybe this is your turn.
I don't think he can see still without his tail light.
Okay, are you going in or you want me?
I don't care. I've stepped in worse.
All right, well, I guess I'll step in then. Slowly looking around, being
Yes.
cautious,
Yes,
stealthy.
slowly and cautiously, for sure.
Yep, you move in, and you see the tunnel continues on. In your sight abilities. And you feel there's just sand still on the floor. Don't work, and yeah, you definitely got something as rotted, smelly. You know what sewage smells like, not death, but I mean, it don't smell good. Quetzal, I'm assuming you've lit your. No, I mean, everybody else has got dark vision except for you, so I'm assuming you've got your tail lit up
Yes.
by default. Okay. Yep.
If I give you dark vision, will you put that light up?
I mean, yes.
All right, dark vision for Quetzal.
How long does it last?
8 hours.
8 hours.
It's not concentration.
It's not.
Okay.
That
So I
was
get
like-
to cast the next level too.
Such a willing creature ability. Alrighty. He wabam.
A whole new world.
Quetzal is able to see. Okay, did you put the light out too, the Quetzal, or you leave it going?
Yeah, I put it out.
Squaw, what are you doing?
Squaw is looking around very nervously, and he's going to kind of wander. First of all, he was staring at the tail because he was in awe of the coloring, and it was awesome. But once it goes out, he gets bored very quickly, and he kind of wants to exit this room. So he's going to kind of wander this way and look around at the tree, at the forest.
Squaw,
Okay.
this way. Okay. Psst. Stick.
Oh, okay.
Perception check in the tower, Squaw, please. And it looks like shadow moves on down some more. And let's see, you're going to see more of the same. Okay, thank you, Squaw. Both of y'all have noticed somewhat that the tunnel that you're in, there's ever so slight descent, just barely noticeable, but y'all are so good that I've told you that there's just an ever slight descending down. And you hear the drip of water off in the dark.
Come on, guys, let's go this way. Let's check it out.
All right. Quetzal's moving in. All right. Door closes behind y'all and y'all are locked in. Y'all die.
Huzzah!
Told you it was that easy. All right.
Rocks fall, everyone died.
Pretty much. Welcome
Glad
to
I joined at the
Mage.
right time.
All
Didn't
right.
realize this was first edition.
This is a cousin of Tomb of Horrors. You all die. The tunnel proceeds south and opens up into looks like another room, and you definitely can, the smell is very abundant to the south there, Shadow. Okay. Yep, you'll move in and you just kind of look around and you will see a floor is covered with a thin layer of sewage water. At least what you do, at least, at least you think it's thin. But it tilts. You can kind of tell that the room's slanting, from where you're looking at it, slants and it tilts from east to west. And there is water coming out of the wall. Where did I see that?
Yummy.
Here. And you think you hear it somewhere else, but what you're seeing is kind of water is seeping out of some cracks in the ceiling and along the corner spot and a few other cracks along, that wall. And you just kind of see it slowly. It just very, not coming out in fashion like that, but oh, thanks. Holy moly. Thanks, dog. I'm not paying attention. I haven't streamed in for ages, you know how it is. All right, there we go. Put that map on. And you hear dripping also somewhere off in the dark. Oh, you can look around the corner there. And you're going to see more of the room. And you see a little alcove, and you're looking around, and you see what looks to be a statue. You can't really get a good look at it. There's something there. And there is for certain, Cat, looks like you're looking at the foot of the statue. There's a purple glow emanating from it, but it's half in, half out of the little alcove that's here.
All right. Well, that's either something really cool or really bad.
How tall is the ceilings in here?
The 10-foot. That's secret door. Let me go there. Most rooms are, so what they would basically say is most rooms are as tall as they are wide. So if we're looking at a 20-foot wide room, it is a 20-foot ceiling.
Okay, instead of stepping in the sludge, Squaw is going to start flying around the room.
Yeah, great, cool. Because I'm not looking to step into the sludge if I.
I put on the adjustable stilts.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you'll step in, and it's not very deep. When you step there, you gauge it to be only about a foot.
I currently have them set to be 3 feet tall.
Okay. Well, yep, you're okay right now. And y'all look around, and you'll see a little alcove, and you see a statue. Both of you can make me nature checks. Uh-oh, someone stepping in the water? Who is that?
It's me.
All right. Yeah, you step in the
Wow.
water. Oh. You want to make me a nature check when you come around the corner and look at that statue, Linder? These guys didn't go to school, apparently.
Neither did I.
It looks like a fish man.
I'm stepping up. You haven't improved my move, but I'm stepping up to the edge.
Oh, it's fine. Sorry, I didn't see it. So Quetzal hops into the water, too.
Can I see the statue from where?
Not really. You can see part of it, but most of it is buried behind the wall. They can see it now.
Okay,
And
from the map, it looks like I see at least half of it.
It's just you can see
See
part of
enough
it.
to make a nature check on it?
Yeah, you can. Oh, look at him, bitch slapping the DM.
There he
It's
is.
Swahagan, or however you say their damn names, you know.
Oh my
yep.
gosh, a druid is doing the druid things.
Yeah, you can tell that it's there, and it's half. This statue looks to be about chest high in the water, and you guys that moved up, Shadow would look to be about a foot down. You guys are getting closer, and you have sunk down about a foot and a half.
Wish I'd brought some galoshes.
And like I said, you see a purple aura is enveloped. All right, Shadow, when you get to there, you were almost touching the water with your feet.
So there's about 3 feet there. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Squall, you look around and you see a little alcove, and
I'm gonna try to search this statue to see if I can figure out where the purple glowing is emanating from.
you move over to the statue to look, and Linder moves up. All right, and Shadow runs away. Y'all walk up to the statue, and you'll notice that in one arm it has they carry tridents too, and the other one there is no arm.
Can I get back to the ledge?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Then I will extend them to 5 feet.
Okay. All right. And Linder, you are going to step in. You are now chest high in the water.
Yep.
Okay. And Shadows, you're going to move up. And okay.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on this.
You're detecting magic, and as you're doing that, Shadow will feel a tug at his stilts and look down, and
What do I see?
it's what you feel.
Something horrible, I'm sure.
Of course.
It's that monster from the Amnesia games that makes the
Yeah,
splashes in those places.
a salt. You kind of see the water shimmer for a little bit, and this force just kind of invaded your head, and you know, something was definitely doing a psychic attack on you, and it failed. And Linder, I need a dex check from you, please, or dex save, please.
Okay.
That'll do it. A pseudopod shoots up out of the water
More of
and
these things. Get out of here.
flips right by your head. And y'all look for a brief moment, and you see this blob floating in the water, beginning to descend back down into the water. Y'all may roll me initiatives.
We could have taken a body break before we got down here.
Well,
Whew.
Okay, well, if everybody's rolled, well then fine, be that way. We will start our combat with Linder. This thing tried to slap you upside the face.
I am going to slap it with the tip of my rapier.
And you were unable to cast Detect Magic because of that, because it kind of, as you know, you didn't do that yet, just so you know. Okay, you hit it.
Alrighty. I'm gonna drop a combat inspiration die on Shadow.
Thank you.
Ah, there it is.
Wetzel.
Nice. Oh,
Slicing
yes.
up the ooze. Shadow.
I will slash at it with my sword.
You hurt my ooze. You slice it
I
apart.
like to hurt oozes.
I don't think it actually...
I think it's too small to become smaller oozes, isn't it? Oh, right, that only happens with the lightning, with the other one.
Alright, I'm going to give y'all a pass on that. Y'all are quickly noticing that when y'all attack it and all that, your weapons have this corrosive goo on them. And you swish it off in the water real quick. And it kind of, you see it
Good
kind of
job,
just kind of,
guys.
yeah, kind of
Look
see it
at
go,
that ooze.
yeah, kind of all falls apart and just kind of sinks, you know, ruins the water even more. This tepid water that you're standing in.
Yum. Hopefully it's just that it's stagnant water and has been sitting here for a while, and not that it's actually filled with
I start acting like I have a hairball.
So, what's over there behind that statue? Check.
Yep.
Did that use up my spell slot when that happened?
You didn't. I didn't. It attacked you before you started casting, so you can go ahead and do it now.
I'm going to cast again then.
Yeah. So, you detect magic is there's a magical aura around the statue.
All right, cool. And I am just going to keep concentrating on
Yep.
that and see if I can figure out which.
Y'all can make me another investigation check. All of y'all that are looking at it. Okay. Oh, Quetzal. Oh, Linder. All right. The
Should have left the tail lit.
There's nothing that you can detect shadow, at least, behind the statue where you can't, you'd have to really kind of feel, you're about 4.5 feet, standing on stilts. You can't see anything in the water. There is totally black gunk, unable to discern anything, along the bottom because you can't see it. What Squaw will notice is that you're looking at the arm is missing, like I said, and one of the arms, and you look and you can see that the eyes are hollowed out. The head's got a hollow.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get right up in it and kind of like you do with. I'm gonna look right in the eyes, like put like each eye up to the eyes and look right into it as far as I can.
Yeah, you move up closer to it, and you also see that the mouth, this fanged mouth now it has, is also hollowed out, and it, you can see that there is something. There's something down in the neck area.
There's something in here.
Mm-hmm. And it looks also the inside of it looks charred. It's got some black soot in it in the upper part of it.
Is the mouth large enough for me to fit my arm in?
No, it is not. But you're checking all that as you're looking at the eyes and all that. You look and you see that there is what I basically say is a crack, as a line that goes all the way around the neck, an indent, the circular all the way around the neck.
Is it a crack or is it just like a trench?
God, I'm having problems with words tonight. Again, basically, the head is not a part of the bottom of the statue. It is two separate pieces.
Interesting.
Okay, then as I'm looking into the statue, I'm gonna get way too close, and without realizing, I'm gonna bump right into the head and just kind of accidentally knock it off.
It doesn't come off, but it slightly turns.
Oh.
Oh.
And I'm gonna start kind of turning it slowly.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Which way did it turn when I bumped it?
In your direction, it would have been counterclockwise when you moved.
Then I'll continue doing that direction.
You move it, and it begins to turn and move all around. It looks like it is, and the head starts to move up a little bit, like it's unscrewing.
Ooh, perfect. This is either a horrifying trap or something really exciting.
So I'm just gonna keep unscrewing it, I guess.
While you're screwing. So, what about the rest of y'all? What are y'all doing?
Watching this.
Felenia, what are you doing?
I'm watching Squaw screw the staff.
All right. Is he wearing a red shirt? Squaw, are you wearing a red shirt? I need to know, by chance.
I don't know if I like the way you said that.
Red shirts. They're always the ones. Yeah. Just checking, because the rest of them aren't doing any of the work yet. You notice that? So letting the new guy do it.
Are you wearing brown pants?
That's right.
See,
what about you, Shadow?
The channel's not invested in Squaw yet, so he can die. It's fine.
That's right. Shadow walking around. Shadow, you walk around, and when you step right inside there, your foot hits something on the ground, deep under the water, and your feet are touching the water. There,
There's something over here
on the floor.
Joy.
on the floor.
Yep. Squaw is continuing moving the head. Quetzal, you are noticing that you are 6 foot. It is deep in this area. And Shadow moves out. Your feet are getting wet, Shadow. He's not liking it. You unscrew the head, Squaw, and you are noticing that that on the neck portion, kind of below the shoulder blade and all, that's a little platform, and you see looks like it's a mound of something's melted and formed just a little mound right there.
Is it in the head or is it in the neck?
It's down in the, it's just right below the shoulder line with this little platform, but there's a little mound of something right there.
I'm gonna reach in and hope it don't kill me.
And grab it.
Yeah.
But you put your hand down there and it's slick, and it takes a moment, and you finally are able to pop it loose, and you pull out this blob of kind of few dark colors, but it's wax.
Huh.
All right, that's better.
Candle wax.
Oh, okay. Maybe the helmet had a candle inside of it, so that the eyes lit up.
It's a jack-o'-lantern.
Hey, Quetzal, what's around the corner over there?
What is around the corner?
Deep water.
Yeah, that's just like an alcove, it looks like.
It's okay, he can swim.
I'm gonna take out one of my torches, and I'm gonna light it, and I'm gonna jam it into the headstock, and then I'm gonna screw the head back on.
You do, and you can, and it lights, the eyes and the mouth light up, and it throws these eerie shadows and spots on the wall, and you can turn the head, and it just it glows. You know, you shine light, and but you still have this purple aura that is emanating all around it.
Have I figured out what school that is yet?
You can't. You don't know.
Okay.
It's a purple aura.
I meant from my.
I'm exactly. I understood what you meant.
Right.
You get nothing back like that.
Interesting.
I'm gonna keep turning the head and pointing at everybody and kind of like snickering.
Yep. You just kind of put these shadow puppets on the wall, and you know the lights flicker, and that's it.
Can I perform an Arcana check on it?
On what?
On the aura, whatever magic I'm detecting, what I'm seeing with my detective.
Your detect magic's better. Arcana check doesn't tell you. That's just background information. But you just detected there is something magical about this aura.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
You do some more. You're thinking about it, and nothing is being revealed to you about the purple aura. Just so you know.
It might not be arcane, then it might be something else.
Wetzel, you move over there.
Oh, there he goes.
Millennial's
He's
stealthing
super
somewhere.
sneaky.
No, I'm coating my cloak of Elvenkind.
Okay, and he disappears. What are you doing, Quetzal? Were you going back over there for the statue for something?
Shadow said that something was off about this area, so I was going to check that area.
He stepped on something over there on the corner between the statue and that wall area, and you feel your toes, and your clawed toes can feel that there's something down there that you can, with your deftness of your feet, pull up.
You can grab stuff with your clawed toes, can't you?
If he wants to.
I would like to.
You grab something, yeah, your hand can kind of run something that's kind of thick and it's heavy. And you pull it up and it is the statue's arm.
Hey.
Is it threaded?
No, it is not threaded. It has been broken off.
What's in the hand?
Nothing.
Does it look like there was supposed to be something there?
Nope. Just looks like it could have been, or would have been holding the bottom of, not gripping the trident, but looks like it would have been placed to kind of, be up under the hand that has the trident, that's holding on to it.
All right, I'm gonna inspect the left hand here and see if there's any kind of mechanism around where the trident is. Is it a real trident or is it just molded?
It's all
into the
stone. Everything's stone.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at all of the liquid coming in and see if I see anything unusual.
River water, runoff water. Y'all know, because there was, Waterdeep. It was a mountain part. It was a mount, water mount or Waterdeep mountain. Part of this is just stuff that's seeping in from some type of water source somewhere, and it's just slowly trickling in, and it fills into. It looks like it runs and it goes from east to west, and the deepest part of it was where Quetzal was at, over toward that southern alcove.
So this purple glow, can I tell if it's coming from anywhere specifically, or is it just kind of emanating off the whole statue?
It's covering the whole statue.
Hmm.
It seems pretty harmless. Why don't we just leave it and move on? We're wasting a lot of time.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go back to the main cavern.
I'm going to unscrew the head and take it with me.
Is it hot from the torch yet?
Hot, and it's pretty heavy too.
All right.
I'd say, yeah, 25, 30 pounds. It's a heavy piece of stone.
All right, I'll leave it.
Do you have
Okay.
any
I
rope?
guess.
Do you have any rope you can tie it to your back?
Y'all can head back, I guess, to the main area. Here, I'll unlock tokens. You may move to the stairwell.
I'm gonna pull up the cloak, the hood of my cloak.
He's trying to stealthily walk around. Let me make sure I understand what that does so I don't do wrong. Okay, and you wear this cloak, have a disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity stealth while hiding, and you shift to a gray, dark, okay, yep. He becomes Harry Potter. Okay, you step into, y'all are back into this room, and you see the pillars that line this area. You also see, let me open this up for you. Be more. You see some more pillars, and you see some stairwells on the other sections of the north, south, and west area. the northernmost pillar, from your vantage point, Felinial, you will see along the top portion of this, along the ceiling, is a skeletal remain. It looks like a snake is coiled along the top part of the northernmost pillar.
Well, I hope that's not an undead.
That one?
That's correct.
I think we found the pillar for us.
Do we see
And
anything alive?
nope. Well, I'm sorry. Ask that question again.
Is there anything alive in here besides?
You don't hear anything, see anything.
Just take a look around.
Mm-hmm. You just see the night. This is nice stonework. These columns rise up. What do we say is so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 by 40 room, roughly. Like I said, most of it, unless I tell you differently, and they pretty much say in the manual here, is that the rooms are as tall as they are wide, unless I specifically give you something else. So you can always ask and I'll check, but most of them I don't want to reveal a secret, but that's what I'm going to say. Okay, when y'all get Squaw and Shadow, when you get to there, you see on the southeastern wall, right there, carved in the stonework, roughly, and filled with some dark material, it says certain death this way, and an arrow points up toward the southern stairwell.
Like the one that's to our left.
To the south, to the southern on this wall here, and the arrow then points that way.
Well, left to loot and glory then, Jen?
So we may not want to go that way.
What do I see up to the north there?
You see stairwell going up, in your dark vision will reveal to you yes. And y'all are sitting there, and I have to do this right because it's time. You looking at each other, you're looking at the writing on the wall, and Felini looks up there, and then you get this so it's a screech noise, kind of like when you put a microphone up to a speaker, that quick
Feedback.
and it happens, and then you kind of hear,
"Is this thing on? Is it on? Is it working?
Yes.
Welcome to my home, you wayward adventurers. What brings you to the depths of my home?"
I mean, what should
Are
we say to
you
that?
deaf? Can you not hear me? Is this thing working?
Oh, it's working.
you can hear this coming from everywhere, and it's reverberating down the halls, and other than that, there's just silence.
This must be a very complicated version of sending.
I'm surprised that a wizard is not with you. Such is a shame. For I value a wizard's intelligence, but for the rest of you, are just fodder. But now that you're here, maybe you can put yourself to use. I've been unhappy sometime about all the creatures that make their way to my first level here. And if you'd be so kind to clear out the dungeon so I can restock it with new beings from other planes of existence, I would appreciate it. And while you're at it, clean out the drow who are down below, for I'm tired of dealing with them. And maybe the Mind Flayers, and the Githathi. Just get rid of everything here when you run into it, please. Thank you.
What?
That's a wide selection.
That's what you hear. And then it just goes silent.
What do we see up to the west up here?
That I didn't enjoy it. I just thought it was. But actually, I'm not joking. That you did hear that, and it sounded to all of y'all.
I did enjoy that.
Okay. You see a stairwell that ends in a door.
And what do I see to the south?
A stairwell that ends in a door.
I still think we should go down this one.
The doors are like all. Let me make sure. Tell y'all though. They the typical doors. They're gonna have they're wooden with your metal banding type stuff. So just thick, sturdy wood, iron hinges, handles, and they look fairly intact, like they're not rotted out or anything like that. So
Yeah, I still vote for this one. I think this is some pretty clear reverse psychology.
I'm gonna check the door, see if it's locked.
there is no locking mechanism on it.
Then I will open the door.
To the south here. All right.
Yep.
I feel like we should ignore all warnings and messages saying, certain death this way, come this way. This is ignore all of it and do our own explorations and not offer anything like that. Like this is saying certain death this way. Maybe they want you to say, oh, it's reverse psychology. Let's go that way and actually fall into a trap or something. Let's go this way instead.
I don't trust graffiti anyways. It's usually fake news.
All right.
Let's ignore it. Let's go west.
What? Okay. Well, someone who at west, or
All
we
right,
split the
very
party.
No. We're going.
We're talking.
Split
We're
the
not
party. It's
saying.
good for you.
Quetzal, Shadow.
Come along, Birdman.
Well, I already opened the door. I want to see what's past it.
You can open. Yeah. So he can open the door, and he will see a long hallway.
Guys, it's just a hallway. It's fine. There's nothing over here.
That's okay. Let's go this way first. We'll see it later.
Oh.
It probably loops around.
More important, not to split the party.
It is important that we stay together. If you go off on your own, you may not beat the other.
Do I see any locking mechanisms on this door?
Nope.
Check for traps.
I will search it for traps.
Power, please.
I already gave him that.
I put it on there, but it didn't go. Let me try
Yeah,
it.
it's fine. Don't sweat it. Wait. Oh, I thought it was a roll.
There we go.
Holy crap. Yeah. There are no locks on this door.
Well, I was looking for traps, but
Traps. Sorry, I said that wrong.
in that case, I will open the door.
All right. You will see a hallway, and it looks really weird. And you will see, hallway goes down, and there are niches every 5 feet on both sides of the room. And you'll see it go down, and
Do you want new stealth checks or the previous one?
You can roll them at a
I'll
time.
do stealth.
Roll whatever you feel like, Philenial. Okay, so let me. Oops.
Come on,
Once
guys.
again, I got to get the.
Let's go.
Shadow moves in, and you're going to see on the southern wall, Shadow. You look, and when you come around the corner for a brief moment, it jars you because something steps out in front of you, and you catch yourself, and you jump back, and then you see that it is a mirror. And Linder, the same thing happens to you over here. You see a mirror reflecting you back.
Is it a funhouse mirror?
No.
Oh.
In the center of the room, y'all will see something small laying on the floor. Can't quite tell what it is.
What about these recesses?
More mirrors.
Come along, lizard man.
Whoa. What's up, Baboon? What's up, Chucky? Doing a little Mad Mage. Welcome to Marauders. Oh, we got a nice raid. I got to get me my damn raid stuff too, dude. That's cool. I keep forgetting to get my You've Been Rejected. I got to get that done. More mirrors. Except... let me see. Where's my DM map? This one here, you don't, there's a frame there, but you are not reflected back. Nothing reflects back to you.
Interesting.
I'm a vampire.
Same thing with this one.
Nope, that one you do get reflected back.
Is shadow reflected behind me?
Yes.
Okay.
Or is he?
I'll investigate this a little bit further.
Does that mirror that's opposite me produce an infinity effect?
What do you mean?
Like, so I can see the mirror that shadow's in front of?
Nothing happens. No, there's no reflection coming out of it.
Interesting.
Yeah, you just you have got a basically all these frames are oval, and they are heavy stone frames built into the wall, and the mirrors are encased behind it. But this one is just it's just glass, but you can't see anything behind it, and you're not reflected back. What's up, baboons? Good to see you, man. Or I can't see you, but welcome to the channel. Have you run this one yet? We just started Mad Mage. And they just had a meeting with somebody, the overhead. Apparently the dungeon has a PA system.
I think I'd give it more like a conference call.
I'm going to attack the glass with my sword.
Art, there you go. You hit it, and the glass does not break.
Perhaps it is
You have a mirror, Linder, there, and you have a mirror here.
Sure do.
There's something odd about this one.
Do these ones work okay?
Those mirrors, both where you're standing in that cul-de-sac and niche, both work fine.
All right. I'm going to come back over here. Investigate this one with him.
I'm gonna look at the sides and see if there's any other things that seem unusual about this area.
You got the frame and the glass. That is it. That contains the whole wall. And each one of these niches so far, they're all identical, except for this one with the non-reflective coating or glass that's on it, basically. He hit it with his weapon, and it just kind of whoom, 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 almost, like hitting a baseball, your hand just kind of reverberated, but the glass did not break.
Did it leave like a niche in
Nope.
the glass or anything?
Nope.
Odd. So it's just black, or what is it? Is there a color to it, or what's the deal?
There's nothing reflected back, but it's definitely, you can tell it is glass. Dusty Muffernut, welcome to the Rejects. Thank you for dropping in and watching us as we begin their Tuesday night group begins their assault on Waterdeep Mad Mage.
I will put my eye up right up next to it.
And you feel glass, but you see nothing. You don't even see your reflection. Yeah, it's behind. So there's the heavy stone frame is part of the wall in each back of the niche, and the glass on each one of these is behind in that niche. Yes, so you don't even see the crevice lines. Basically, there's, it's
stuck there firm.
Well made. Yes.
Gotcha.
No, Dusty. Yeah, we use fancy grounds here.
What does it feel like there, Shadow?
Grayskin, welcome to the Rejects. Welcome to our Tuesday night Mad Mage, beginning the Mad Mage module. They just finished Dragon Heist. And welcome to
Shadow.
Chuck.
What does that mirror feel like?
Another streamer, Boom Boomski. All this fool and fall that fool. Put his Twitch stream. Feels like glass. I mean, the mirrors off, they feel the same. I'll give you that too.
I got bored with it.
Okay. Squaw, you will see a glass mirror there. And here, Spunch. Whoa, guys, thank you for the follow. You will see another same as the other. There is no reflection in the glass there, but it is identical to everything else.
So, Duff, what is the floor like in this?
This is nicely stoned, stonework. Well, nicely. It's just nice, smooth work stone.
Can I investigate the frame?
Yep, you see a oval, heavy stone frame carved out of into the niche area.
Are they all ovular?
They're all the same. Every single one so far, except for these two right now, have no reflection.
I'm going to poke the glass.
Same thing would happen with Shadow. Nothing happens. You hit the glass and it just doesn't even move. And it doesn't break, crack.
All right, then I'm going to grab the frame and try to pull it off the wall.
No. It's
heavy stone. It's worked. It's part of the wall. There's not even you don't even have a sliver between the frame and the glass to put a dagger. You see.
Do you have a pair of arms and a pair of wings, or do you
Yes.
grab things with? Okay, interesting.
Okay. 2 mirrors.
Where's this thing that you said was sitting in the middle?
Oh, y'all just walked over it. As y'all walked through it, it was a blackened end of a burnt out torch, just kind of laid in the middle of the floor there.
All right.
Sorry, we kind of forgot about that.
No worries.
All right.
I'm gonna
Y'all
pull out
move
another
here.
torch.
And 1 second, they move here. You can light your torch. This cul-de-sac has, another.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, sorry.
Another non-mirror mirror.
Non-mirror mirror.
I'm gonna pull out another
Um,
torch and light it and see if I can see anything in or behind the mirror.
Nothing. Doesn't reflect any of the light back. You don't see anything on the other side of the glass. It doesn't. You don't even get the reflection that it fill in the walls. As though like the light goes and just stops there, and you can see it flickering on the walls to your side and all that. Okay, Quetzal moves to this one. Okay, stop right there, please. The two of you turn to look at the mirrors in the walls, and well, y'all see your reflections there, and then as you're looking, both of the reflections of y'all, your heads looking at it, the head tilts in the exact opposite direction that you're looking at it, and the figure moves and steps right out of the mirror.
Nope.
At both of y'all. Up. No. Tokens are locked. You looked. You peeked. A duplicate image steps out looking at you. It is an exact duplicate of yourself. And then it hisses. I need initiative rolls from everybody, please. Dun, dun,
This
dun.
is a whole bunch of nope.
We're just getting started, and y'all guys are going, nope.
Doppelgangers are a big no.
I've never heard of a doppelganger stepping out of a mirror. I think these are some.
Oh, I need to roll
Well,
mine.
not doppelgangers specifically. I'm just meaning like lookalikes.
All right.
So far tonight, I rolled a 1 and a 2 on this.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Shouldn't have wasted that natural 20 on coating your cloak.
All right, make sure. Okay. Shadow. Would you make me a perception check at disadvantage, please?
Okay.
Because those creatures haven't really stepped out into your view. Nothing's happened yet except they're staring at each other. Okay, yeah, so you're not going to know. Yeah. Let me see. These guys got any? Hold
How
on.
was that?
Yeah, disadvantage still rolls pretty good. Nope. They move better. So for the moment, you're watching Squaw do the same thing you did with the mirror. That's
I actually wasn't
non-reflective.
looking at Squaw. I was looking at the mirror that was on this
Thank
side.
you. Thank you. See, you see a reflection.
I
Guys,
actually decide to attack the mirror.
Okay, you hiss at it like a cat does. Your tail goes up, and I need a video of that. I should get one, and we'll do that when Shadow attacks. It's like the cat attack. I've got plenty of cats attacking mirrors, but you see it, and his ball of you've got his fuchsia yarn ball. I don't know what color is your ball of yarn, Shadow?
Purple.
Purple. There you go. He's got a purple ball of yarn that he plays with absent-mindedly all the time when he's not now looking hungrily at this bird that stands before him. You hit the mirror and you bounce back, and it doesn't even wiggle. Actually, wait a second. This mirror actually I said that wrong. You're going to get 7 years bad luck because you hit this mirror with your weapon and it breaks.
So if I need to go get kids in bed, I'll be back.
Yep.
So on my action, if I'm aware of the
You're going to attack one?
the attacks, I will use magic stone and throw a stone at one.
Yes, sir.
Probably the one that's on Linder.
Okay, go right ahead. Tuck the kids in for us. Wish them good night. Yes, y'all hear a large as Shadow breaks a mirror.
And that is 7 years bad luck, little kitty.
Don't believe in that.
Guys, something's going on over here.
I don't appreciate
I don't
you
like
ruining
it.
my dungeon.
Don't care about that either.
You are guest to my dungeon.
Okay, seeing that there doesn't seem to be anything else going on there, I get bored of that and start to move this way.
Okay.
Just totally ignoring me, huh? All right, I see how.
Well, it's not your turn right now. So.
You can speak whenever.
Shh. Shh.
No, I will not.
All right, he wants to play with the DM. Okay, well, let's see. Here we go.
Well, I'll move up to Linder and be like, so what do you can find over here?
And you see another lender they're staring at each other, and they both turn to look at you. And they both point at each other.
Hey now.
And the other one does the same thing that Linder's saying. You have an issue.
I'm saying this to you.
Oh, what? What do you want to say?
You, no. Stop it.
You have
I'm gonna
two of them.
Take that wooden fish amulet out of my pouch and put it on.
You should. Zeke sold that to you. He was very proud of that wooden amulet.
I don't really care what it does as long as it's an identifier.
All right, so Shadow, you see two lenders standing before you.
Well, this is kind of odd.
Did you clip that?
I
there,
will then
dog. Thanks. Look at it in a second.
Disengage
Okay.
and just move back a little bit further while I try to discern what's going on.
Okay.
Clearly, the one nearest the mirror is the fake one.
Shh.
No.
Do you say that out in? Do you say that out in the hallway? I mean, standing right there. Do you say that?
Yes.
The other one says exactly the same thing.
Well, there you go. It agreed with me.
There you go. It agreed with me. Anything else, Shadow?
Well, I'm assuming my attack was on the other mirror,
Yes,
so
yes.
I can't attack, so that's pretty much what I can do at the moment.
You can hiss. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here, folks. This thing will reach and it will do kind of like it'll kind of like wink at you, like you're winking, Linder, and just kind of go, and give you the thumbs up, and then this arm just kind of wants to, it kind of looks like it wants to give you this hug, and it reaches out for you. And you step back and bump into Quetzal as it misses giving you the hug, and the other one does the same thing. Quetzal, is this your tongue sticking out, and its tongue sticks out, and it looks at you, and it kind of gives you this toothy grin, and it. Wow, y'all both missed. Squaw, you are attacking the mirror. What are you doing?
Do I perceive this happening around me?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage, please. Por favor. No.
Then I'm gonna peck at the mirror.
You're.
What?
Oh wow.
Help.
Pecking away, and it just kink, 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 and
I'm gonna say, I think I'm gonna get it, guys. I'm gonna keep pecking.
You got a Woody Woodpecker maneuver going on in that niche. Anything else, or pass your turn, please? Linder, what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna stab it real hard.
I'm gonna stab it real hard. You hit it. Your sword just kind of meshes through it and then comes right back out, and it just kind of, it then looks at you and it kind of, you hear just this soft growl.
I am back temporarily.
Okay, yep.
Also giving Quetzal a bardic inspiration back.
Okay, perfectly done, which is combat also. All right, Felinial. Yeah, so you saw Shadow move up and see two versions of Linder. There's two versions of Quetzal.
I'm going to cast Magic Stone as a bonus action and throw one at this creature number 1.
Okay. Hits. Quetzal, your turn.
So either of you guys that I've given combat inspiration dice to, you can use that for D20 rolls. You can also add it to your AC and add it to damage as well.
Correct.
Interesting.
That's why I went ahead and labeled it that way, Linder, so they would know. So I just kind of combined those two together on top since they're the same. So you honestly could just make it just full combat inspiration, but I left the bardic there. Quetzal, what do you want to do? He's targeting. Well, oh, there he goes. Oh no, Quetzal, our first derp. Where's our derp? Where's my derp? Oh,
Use your inspiration on that your regular.
you can roll the d8 if you'd like to add that. Yes.
No, not your. Yeah, you can use your inspiration to re-roll them all together. Is what I'm.
Yes, he can use his inspiration. Yeah, not the inspiration you gave him. That's right. Up to you, Quetzal. Or you can pass your turn. Quetzal. Very shy. For lizard.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
There you go.
Cool, I was muted again.
Quetzal.
I'm going to use my inspiration to attack again.
Go right ahead. That's a hit.
No.
That's some damage. Sword just kind of passes through it.
You can use your combat inspiration to add more.
You can add a d8 roll to it if you'd like. Yes.
Or you can save it for AC or something else.
I'm going to use Hungry Jaw and bonus action bite it.
Okay.
Nice.
There we go. 19's are good. Oh,
You almost bite your tongue off because you didn't really connect with anything when you bit down into this creature to yourself.
I mean, you still did 4 damage.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did.
It's better than nothing.
Anything else?
Hold.
Hope everybody's doing well tonight. If you haven't heard, Monday night we'll have our next episode of Wizards of the Couch, and we have the lovely Jen Page from Smite Works and other assorted initiatives joining the Wizards to chat about gaming, women in gaming, fun stuff, and everything that she's involved with. Next Monday at 9 o'clock p.m. Come join us. Wizards
So
of
we
the
have
Couch.
Bolonial sitting there in between squares.
Oh,
Is there any way that I can
true.
actually fit in there?
You.
Thank you.
Lineal, pick a square.
So I will attempt to attack this identified creature too.
Okay. Ooh.
Nice.
We gotta get the Batman out now.
Great.
It's always fun when a rogue crits.
Nicely done.
Jeez Louise. You can use your combat inspiration die.
I was just gonna say- Well, it's a rolled dice. Do I get to double that?
I don't. Let me see. That's a good question. So, the creature's attack. Use your action to roll it right and add the number roll. Hold on. You can just add the number rolled to weapon damage you just rolled.
So I don't think
No, you don't get to
so?
double it. You don't get to double it. So it will
Well, I
take.
did anyways.
It will take half that though. For number 2, correct? Okay. Done. It hurt that.
Took it off.
It hurt. Hurted it. Wait.
And
Okay. Yep.
then I will also attack it with my claws.
Hit. Yep. Your claws reach through. You scrape across it, and as you go from down and through its body and all that, you begin to see it just kind of all dissipate in a wispy, inky smoke, just kind of and dissipate before you.
Okay, I will then turn and look towards creature 1, and that will be my turn.
It will try to give Linder another hug. And it misses. They are pathetic. Let's see.
I yell up to the ceiling, dude, where did you get these things?
You didn't get a response back. It was quiet.
That's fine.
Squaw, you're pecking away? Or do you can
Do
hear
I-
you hear some attacking going on now, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna be confused a little bit and say, "When did you have a twin brother?" And then I'm gonna hunter's mark it.
Now it's got some cover there because of all them it's in the alcove. It'll definitely get it's still got a lot of cover back there. All right, I'll give you a -2 on that now.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast hunter's mark on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to shoot it with an arrow. And I'm
Don't-
doing -2. You said right?
Yeah, a -2. You can just down there. Yeah, don't roll
Yeah.
a 1. On the rechecks, it's a bad thing.
I swear to heck.
If you shot me in the back, I was going to be unhappy.
It's a possibility. It's a
And
possibility.
I'll do a second attack.
Okay. Done. Both arrows fly, kink, and then they both kind of fall to the ground, and the thing dissipates at Flinder's feet.
His arrows just fall to the ground.
Yep. Yep. You
See,
can,
that wasn't so bad.
you can get them back.
Yay.
All right. All right. Folineal moves.
Still not picking a square.
I know he does
I
that to
am
me.
breaking all the rules.
He does. He does that to me. I get
Just a
I get him.
rebel.
Trust me, I'll get him back.
Hmm.
I will come up here and peek around there.
All right.
And I'll peek around that corner.
One second, goobers. Felenia will peek around the corner, and you will see long hallway into a room. Down.
Can I hear anything from that?
Nope. And Shadow peeks around the corner and sees that. Plus, whoops. Let me show this. And more hallway to the south.
So I'll look back to Felenio.
He's got his back turned to you because he's looking down the hallway while you're looking down the hallway.
Yep.
I turn back to you and say, "What do you see over
Not much.
there?" The hallway looks like it opens up into a room on this side, but I hear nothing.
We got stuff going on, man. We got things to do.
Sorry.
They seem to be coming back this way, so I'm going to sneak down the hallway. Down there.
All right. You're going to, well, hold on. He's going to give him saying, all right, no.
I didn't do that with advantage.
You're fine. Because you're going to, you move and, all right. You come sneaking down the hallway and perception check, please. You're going to see, you're going to come around the corner and looking right at you. Let me show you the room. You're going to see a room full of junk, except this creature that's sniffing around.
That don't look
He
so
does not look friendly.
And you look over and you see another one kind of uncurl itself.
How good was my stealth check?
Well, they're just moving. You stealthed up to them, but they're just kind of curled up and were resting. But Linder came up behind you.
I rolled a stealth check.
Yes, I know.
So as soon as I see one of those, I put my hand up in the stop motion, and I motion to go back, and then I will ease back.
All right.
And there's just, you saw briefly, you could see stuff was on the floor. Some burnout torches. No, you saw trash.
So I go back and I motion for everybody to go back around the.
But why?
Nope. No, you don't want it. Just don't. That's no bueno down there. It's just burned out torches and horrifying ant worm monsters.
I come back up here and I grab the back of Squaw's jerking or robe wish and I start pulling.
Hold on a second, I gotta roll something here.
No.
All right. Yep. Y'all are moving. back that, and y'all will hear a large thump, and you will look as you're pulling Squall around the corner. One drops from the ceiling and starts making its way down the hall. It was right above your head.
Well, I reckon we got much.
So much for that.
Do we want to wait for it to come down and then take it on?
We want to make sure we want to bottleneck them so they can't all come at us at the same.
That's what I was
let's wait
thinking.
right here.
Did everybody roll initiative?
I will roll my initiative. Y'all are calling for it. Works for me. I don't want Hobgoblin Barf. Oh, I didn't know that one. I don't really like that one. Let's see. I want a different one. It's not that. They move stuff around. I hate it when they do that. Let's try this. No, let's just shot. That's not it. All right, so everybody's rolled. All right.
Well, I'm still waiting on one.
Alrighty. I guess
Oh, no,
I
no,
will
no.
step up.
Let's go. Thick tanks up front.
Try this one.
That was a horrifying sound.
Yeah, they've changed some stuff up. Trying to find my. I don't know what the hell that is, but that sure the hell ain't it. All right, what are we doing, Felinial?
I'm casting
moving up.
spell.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Yep, go right ahead. I am. They use there. Okay, there's Dragon Heist. I thought they released sound sets for Mad Mage, but I'm not sure where the hell they're at. Let's do a medium encounter. Change that up.
God, that slurping is disgusting.
The oozes are the fun ones. Hunting horror. Ooh. What's
All right, I'm going to cast Conjure.
Conjure
Animal.
Conjure animal. Okay.
I would like to conjure 8 sturgeon.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.
You are welcome.
Oh, you dog. All right, hold on. Stir. I'm here. Put over here. Oh, not S.A. Sturges. Alrighty. Son of a brewski. He's gonna do this to me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's just pull it over here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And where are you going to put these lovely
All
beasts?
right between in front of unidentified creature 3. They fly and they're tiny, so they should all have no problem attacking this guy without
10 foot by 10 foot. Yeah, so they can make, there's a few of them. They all can't get in there, but I will definitely say you can congest the hallway some, but it can, but it's a good question. They can occupy, can they do the same? Let me see, I'm looking at this real quick. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're really small, but they're tiny.
6, yeah, they can get in there. Yeah, I see what you do. Yeah, that's fine. They're going to be able to move through it too. All right, I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
If you make them all free, they all control.
I'm doing it. Trust me. You're having fun. Boom. And there's. Okay.
I can open them up when they're free.
Okay.
I can open them. So they don't have to show them.
Okay. All right. So. All right. Well, this one will kind of move around, sniffing around, and hear noise, and another one will kind of come up behind it, and they really can't do much except for number 3 now. He is going to. What? These are large creatures, so he's going to take up the whole deal. All right. It will swat at the first one. And splatter it. And then you'll see this large yeah, y'all kind of saw what they, but here's what they look like. His maw opens up and it bites down on one in front of it and eats that one and then moves up. Linder.
Shoot it with my bow.
Yep.
And I am going to give Squaw a combat inspiration.
Okay. Quetzal. And do wizards. Whiz code.
You broke him does 1 damage. That's interesting. 1 damage.
It does only 1 point of damage, which is sad.
Hey, it's
But it's
not
the only
nothing.
range I have that's not my trident. So I want to keep that.
It's fine. It's not nothing.
Thump.
And I'm going. Can I use my extra attack to use my blowgun again?
Yeah, you can reload again. Yeah, you could. Easy. Oh my god, really? God.
Need to get you some poison or something for that.
Yeah, just don't roll a 1 or you suck the dart in. Sturgis, would you attack, please?
I certainly will. And so that guy is attached to him.
Okay, so 3. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put their marker indicators down if they
I would say
are.
just add a custom effect on, just say attached, and that's it. If it's targeted.
I'll get it later. Right now, the indicator, the pointer, facing indicator's up, meaning he's on the carrion crawler. Okay.
Okay. I can't pass the turn.
Oh, there you go. Number 4. Miss. We don't know how, but he did.
So this guy's going to fly up on the side there.
Okay, here, I'll give you some room to kind of, yeah. But he missiled. No, 5 is, oh, you're fine. You can, here, you want to do it like this?
Yeah,
Like
that.
they're all around it? Yeah, that's fine. And as it moves, it's going to take them with them or not. So we'll do that. All right, so number 5 hit. Is that right? Number 5.
Yeah, he should be up.
He's on. Okay. All right, number 6. Hit. Okay. Number 7. Hit.
Jeez. I think you just became DPS. Congratulations.
And number 8, miss. Okay. And that's it for you in the Sturges, right?
Yep.
Okay. Squaw.
So 4 on 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna Hunter's Mark that guy. And then I am going to shoot a couple arrows at him.
Sure you are. Hit.
Very nice.
It doesn't look good. The bloodsuckers are doing their work.
And then I'm also going to use my Dread Ambusher skill, which allows me, for the first round, I get to attack again, and I can add a D8 if I hit.
I've coded it for you.
Yep.
Very
The
nice.
thing collapses in the middle of the hole. Oh, well, really wanted that there. Let me add that back in, because where is, oh, that was this. Here, come here. Put him back. It is, he is here, but he's dead. Okay. Shadow, you have just a dead beast in the middle of the hallway.
Then I will.
Unable to see past it, really, to get any look at the other ones. You know they're back there, but this thing's filled up the hallway.
I'll just move there for now.
Philenial.
So we can't see past these guys?
This thing is a large monstrosity. It's filling up you just killed it, and it's kind of dead masses in the middle of the hallway here. Kind of.
It seems like if it died, it would fall down. And it would.
It's large. It's large, but it's like a big worm type creature. It's filled. You could, if you want to move up closer to get it, but from where y'all are at, y'all haven't got shots on the other ones. This thing is, basically it's you have plugged the hallway. Honestly.
I kind of think we should just wait.
Can I see over him to?
You can see the creatures there.
All right, I'll do a magic stone, which is not concentration, and I'll chuck one over it.
Okay. Do it at -2. Well, that's not going to matter with a crit there. Okay, why is my
15
Batman?
points of damage with a rock.
Woo! That was a mighty task. I would say that you effectively did it.
Yeah, why is my Batman not working? Damn it. Oh, really? Alright, derp. Oh, it updated, that's why. Okay, got those fixed now. Alright. Well, what can this thing do? Alright. Damn it. It's actually gonna move up here and start eating the other one.
Well, all right.
Sounds yummy.
And the other one's trying to get in there, and it kind of hisses, and they kind of fight each other. They're trying to eat.
So creature 2 should start eating creature 1 since he can't get through the creature 3.
It's trying to get past 1 to eat the 3, but creature 1 is eating its dead companion. Linder.
I was kind of wondering what do I even do in this situation. I guess I'll go get my arrow.
You're going to go up there
Yes.
and do what now?
And retrieve my arrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
And then move back 5 feet.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Quetzal.
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Linder.
Aw, thanks.
Give him the effect.
I am going to go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Anything else, Quetzal?
No, nothing else that I can see here. Because they're not within range. That's kind of what I...
Alright, the Sturgises.
Go get the next one, boy.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna move. They're gonna be on top of each other, but I'm gonna move it so that you've got this kind of crawl and move past the other one. Alright, so they all detach. Now, detaching, is that an action? No, just spinning 5 feet of its movement, so you're fine. Okay. So, attack away. That was 3 is attached. Okay. Yeah, that was 4. Okay. 5. Misses. 6. Hits. And 7. Misses. 8. Hits. Okay. Done. Squaw.
All right, so I cannot see it from where I am.
Not anything. Like you know, there's movement behind there, but they've got almost full cover. 3/4, a -5. I'll put it that way.
All right, I will. Not like it's gonna matter, but I'll move to there, and I will target that bad boy, and I will move my hunter's mark to him. And then pew it.
Ting! You ricochet off the ceiling.
Yep.
Patang!
Yeah, -5. And I'll do it again. Nope, that's it.
Alright. Shadow.
Not much I can do from here.
Nope.
I guess I'll guard the rear while I... Here.
Oh, lineal.
So how much cover does he have for me for the magic?
-5. Hey, Gypsy. Still a hit. Alrighty, this thing will bite at... Slap at one of the sturges. The ones, let's see. Try to slap at one that's attached to him. It misses. And it tries to bite one that's flying. And hits. And squishes that one. Okay. This one. Let's see. Is it smart enough to slap at the one flying around? Ooh, it is. It will try to slap at this one. Hit it. But that is it. Other one's dead. Linda. Oh, does he may, I think he said he stepped away. Are you back? Is he not? We can pick up his turn when he comes back. Quetzal. What shall you do? We don't hear you, Linder. If you're talking. Sure do not.
Not on our side.
No, my token's light up. Just
As far as I...
restart your. There. Oh, say again.
How's that?
There you go.
That's better.
Yep.
Alright, so...
Go back to you.
Alright, so how much... Is it still a -5 as well for arrows?
Yeah, you got to shoot up and over. Yeah, this is a large dead creature in front of you.
That's fine. We'll give it a shot anyway.
That's a hit. Well, you didn't do the -5. So...
Ah, my bad.
It's okay. It still hits.
Sweet.
Look at that. Okay, now there's 2 big dead ones in the hallway. Quetzal. Quetzal. We can't hear you if you're talking.
He's doing something.
I know. He's always doing
He's
something.
just not talking.
I swear, if he starts eating this thing too, I'm going to be really upsetting.
Here come the storms. Wonderful. What you gonna do, Quetz?
I'm going to take my sword and try and slice a chunk of this thing off. The dead one in front of me.
That's fine. Yeah, you can. You cut off a gooey piece of its worm-like flesh, and it is foul-looking. It is putrid, pussy. The flesh does not. I mean, even for you. Well, no, this might. You might actually consider this a delicacy. It is just rank, even the body of it, and there's some green. You see some green pus kind of ooze out, not only with the blood, but out of the skin and out of its tentacles, and it's the hairline that's covering it. Yes. It's kind of like the blowfishes. You want to make sure when you kill one, you gotta cut it apart right, or you'll die from eating the wrong piece. The same thing with this. This has a hazard to it if you try to eat it wrong.
Good thing I'm not gonna try and eat this. I try and throw it over Linder to where it doesn't splash on anyone, just so it's out of the way.
You throw it over. He's cutting the thing apart. Alright, well, he's hacking away at this thing. Goo's flying everywhere. He's in his own element. Anything else?
Unless I could cut off another piece, no.
You're just kind of hacking away at it, but it's, like I said, it's a large monstrosity you're looking at.
Nah, that's it.
Alright, the Sturgises are moving.
Yeah, I'm going to tell them to try to attach behind the head of the next one, see if they can avoid these.
Attack away.
Sorry, I was fixing my target.
Hit. 4. Miss. 5 or 6, I mean. Hit. And 8. Hit. Alright.
Good Sturges.
Wow.
Alright. Can I crawl on top of this thing and get a better aim at the one in the back?
I have the same idea.
Make me a investigation check, perception check.
Oh. Perception?
Yeah, because you move close to this thing. You can try. Certainly.
Alright, I'm gonna try to crawl on top of it so I can see past it.
I need a con saving throw from you when you crawl on top of it, please.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, you're moving across of it, and the body is spiky, tentacles, and the part of the carapace and all, it's got cuts in, and you have got this green ooze that covers its body and all that, and it looks dangerous to contact, but you crawl all over it. Hey.
Alright, I'm gonna heave a little bit.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna transfer my hunter's mark again.
Okay.
Well, for a bird, isn't that regurgitating?
Yeah. It's just lunch, it's fine. I'll get it later.
That'll
you
be
and Shadow actually have something in common there.
Okay.
I see.
Shadow, do anything? No. Shadow?
Moving.
No, thank you. Oh, would you make me a con check when you go over the creature, please? Con save, I mean. Well, you
Inspiration.
cheater.
Yeah, I think I used inspiration.
You can. Fine. You're covered with this green ichor.
You.
Pretty much.
How do you guys plan to come back over those things?
That's a good question.
What you gonna
That's
do
a
though?
problem
Like,
for future me.
you've
Think of
crawled
the
over
same
it.
thing.
Oh, you're attacking. You go ahead.
What's the penalty if I shoot
Negative-
my bow at that?
-5.
-5. Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Actually, I'll cut it to -2 because it's out. It's actually open. The open room there. I'll cut that out a little for you.
Okay, switching to -2.
Hit.
You didn't put your sneak on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Sturges are friendly. Here, let me give the 5 back, and you can re-roll the damage. Okay.
That works a little better.
I'm going to lob a magic stone.
Okay.
And it is.
No.
Watch where you're
Alright.
throwing those.
That's right. Dead. Okay, this thing has got. It'll slap. It's going to try to slap at one on it. I'll do that at disadvantage. Still hit. And then it's going to try to bite the one that's flying around. Oh. That was it. I'll just, if it hits it. Okay, so I did that backwards. Oh well. My bad. Linda.
I think I'm just gonna wait.
Quetzals hacking away, or you just watch them crawl up and over the carcass.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut another piece off.
He's
Just start tossing them back
He's-
down the hallway.
yeah, he's perfecting his butcher skills.
I have a plan for this later.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you do.
Sure he does.
That
I-
does not involve eating it.
I am inclined to disbelieve you.
All right, pass your turn. You've got.
All 3 of these are attached, right?
That is correct. So just give them the damage. Yep. Oh, you did it. Oh, they
There you
suck.
go.
Oh, there they go. All right. Well, the last one
Sturgeons
kind
for the
of.
win.
Yeah, it kind of coughs up. It, you know. And these 3 large monstrosities are there laying in the hallway. What are we gonna do?
These guys weren't that tough.
How many times can you do that a day?
Twice.
All right.
Oh,
Do what?
Squaw, are you gonna crawl over both those?
Yes.
Oh, I
You're
need
doing this to
2
yourself.
con saves, please.
Stop it.
First one's fine.
Ooh,
Wow.
I love. Oh
Inspiration?
man, I still love you. I still love you. See, y'all are sitting. Y'all see him. He's
I don't think it would. You could use your D8 inspiration.
he can
Could I use my
use.
bardic inspiration?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think it's gonna matter.
I still love you. So y'all see him crawling over the first one, and about halfway across, goes. Ah! You see him kind of, and he looks down, and he's put his hand through a spike, and all of a sudden you see him, and he just becomes like a board, and he rolls over and down. Oh, darn it! Out of sight.
Why are we doing this? Let's not crawl over those.
I tell
Yes.
everyone to start hacking them to pieces so we can get them out of the way.
He'll be okay.
You do not hear the bird doing anything.
I'll start hacking away at creature number 1.
I'll have Sturge 6 go sit on his chest and nudge him and see if he reacts.
He does not move. No, you don't. You don't even. Yeah, he barely even moans.
They'll just sit on his chest and
Yeah.
stare at him with those beady little eyes.
And his eyes are staring back at him. They can move, and they're just kind of looking at each other. Maybe the other ones land on his chest too, and they all kind of stare at him. You know,
That's fine.
they keep looking. Thinking back to you. Can we please just a little taste? A little taste.
I imagine after all the damage they did, they're probably pretty full.
Oh, these animals love their blood, especially from their cousins.
I would say these guys are more related to mosquitoes.
You never know. They look up. Even though they look at him in awe. They just maybe if they had a little taste of him, they can grow big and strong like him. But he's not big and strong right now because he's laying on the ground, not moving. Y'all can hack away. Yeah, so y'all make a bloody mess of number 3.
Yeah, because the only thing that I have that can actually slash is my dagger. So
I back out of the way so I don't get blood on my.
Quetzal's living for it. Yes. Y'all are hacking number 1 up now.
I had already started hacking number 1
That's
up.
fine. You can hack it. You can hack them both up, and they're just bloody carcass and just a mess everywhere, and the stench is overpowering.
So did Squall not get a saving throw every round after?
He let me actually say, I don't believe he does. He gets yeah, it's a determined. I'm having fun with it. Stop ruining my fun. We're picking on the new guy.
I'm about to ruin your fun.
He's fine. He can start. He starts twitching his legs. Yeah, and he brushes his feather off. The feathers, to get the Sturges off his chest.
So I will pick my way through, and while they're standing around Squall, I'm going to search the room for anything.
Oh, this room has just got a bunch of discarded potion bottles, and there's a couple burn up torch stubs, and you see some,
I'm gonna look at the ceiling.
trash. There's you can see the goo where the one was sitting up there. You get it's just like maybe there's people. It's like there's this campfire kind of built in one corner. It's just like a trash room. Like it's empty. There's nothing here except some leftover gunk and stuff that they were sniffing around and looking
Looks
for.
Looks like the site of many a short rest.
Yes, something like that. Yeah. There was nothing
Alright.
here.
Shall we then?
Squaw's gonna stand up and go, "Oh, that was thrilling."
Your Sturgises, how long do they last? Are they done?
An hour concentration.
All right, so they're still going. We will hold right here, folks. Nice little spot. Nicely done. Welcome to Undermountain. And Squall, welcome to Tuesday night D&D with the Rejects. So, and as y'all are sitting there thinking, you'll hear,
I hope you're gonna leave this dungeon the way you found it.
You wanted us to get rid of everything.
But clean up after yourselves too.
Squall's gonna say, is that the best you can do?
Considering that we don't have a method for cleaning this up, no.
all right, we are going
He's
to
not
hold.
actually listening, guys. It's just pre-programmed voice.
Oh, I'm listening. I hear everything in my dungeon. You were here because I let you be here. Don't forget that.
Yeah, alright. We'll keep that in mind.
And I hate you, and I get to play a little. This is so much fun. Okay, we will hold there, folks, and we appreciate it. Squall, like I said, Wes, we appreciate you coming on. Found it. We posted up on the wasn't it? It was the Fantasy Grounds Discord server, right? I think I put that.
Yes, it
Little
was.
Pop, yes. So we appreciate that, and I think we've got was it one more day left for the Kickstarter, right? Or 2 more days?
Thursday.
It's Thursday. It is, isn't it? Yeah. Looking, they have
And
done
they're
real.
almost 430,000.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm really hoping it funds.
Yeah. 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 Exactly.
It's $400,000 over.
What the hell are they going to do with all that money? We'll ask Jen Monday night. Like I said, so we are bringing new programming. Like I said, to this channel, I'm going to post up for a game. I'm trying to figure out whether it's going to be Thursday or Friday. I just got the DCC rule stuff, so I'm thinking about doing a few games, like I said, of the Dungeon Crawl Classic. We'll do some funnel stuff here. I've just got to read up on it. I've been kind of time laden with the Wizards of the Couch stuff, but that we're also going to run a program from them. Thinking about doing Waterdeep for Dragon Heist for that channel sometime toward the end of the week. I got to post up that on Monday night. We're going to announce that while we have Jen Page. Like I said, Monday night, 9 o'clock on Wizards of the Couch. We will have her on there, and the 4 of us will be chatting with her and drinking some beers and talking all things gaming from hopefully a female perspective, or get her takes on some things. But other than that, we hope everybody's good. Enjoy the rest of your week. We are, like I said, we've been light on our program and we know it, but we'll bring that back around here and get some more stuff happening on the channel. But Tuesday night, we appreciate it. We will see everybody back here next Tuesday at the same time. Thanks for watching. Take care.
Not everybody.
Thanks all.
Bye.